Country dad pulls blicky on us for catching his creep son trading. Oh, hell no. JiDion. This one's gonna be crazy, bro. This might be the worst one, chat. Lock in, bro. Hey, lock in, chat. This is gonna be insane, bro.
We are in the middle of nowhere.
Oh, hell no, bro.
Right here. I got more than that, and this is loaded.
Sir, you don't have to pull out any weapons.
If I pull it, it's gonna mean something.
Seth has been talking to people he shouldn't be talking to.
I mean, you literally sent porn to the child.
And they sent stuff to me. I try to please everybody. I want to be a satisfied person.
Have you ever masturbated to it before?
Once a day. I identify myself
Oh my gosh.
in a religious way as anti-Christ type of thing.
Is most of it dealing with children's sacrifice?
This one's bad,
taking
bro.
innocence from children? Is there rituals like that?
You know, you can expose the demons or you can not expose the demons. So it's up to you.
Man, shut your corny self up, bro. What is bro talking about? Let me change my camera angle. Cornball, man.
All right, what's good with y'all boys and girls,
JiDion,
man?
bro.
Welcome to a brand new episode of EDP Watching. Today, we're
EDP
here with
Watch.
the GOAT, Mr. Gordon Flowers.
How's it going? How's it going?
This is Gordon's guy, so I'm gonna let him take it away.
Yeah, so this is the guy who's been talking to multiple decoys for probably the past, I don't know, close to a year. He took the liberty to send
so he's
some
well known.
delicious cheese pizza to one of them.
Don't say it's delicious.
Yeah, that's wicked.
That's horrible.
Yeah, and he also sent illegal images too, but he also did deliver pizza to our house. That's what I was talking about.
Okay.
Anyway, we have this catch coming, and hopefully he talks.
Hopefully the police.
Damn, he's well known. That's
We
wicked.
are in the
Hold on,
middle
chat.
of nowhere. It is almost more desolate than the Edward Foster Jr. case that we had. And speaking of Edward Foster Jr., funny enough, he is my personal first pred to take a plea deal. So, you know, give myself a round of applause.
Yeah.
Huge shout out to Gordon Flowers for inviting me on that one as well. We also got a lot more updates for a lot of them soon, but we'll talk about that later.
Bro, JiDion's collecting these creeps like infinity stones, man. It's beautiful.
Let's get
It's
it.
beautiful. It's beautiful, man.
Oh man, the storm must have messed up his stuff. That tree fell. Completely uprooted. Oh, he's watching TV.
How's it going? Is there a Seth painter here?
Yes, sir.
I've got a package for him.
Oh, you're at the wrong address. That's their driveway. Just keep going up their driveway.
Thank you.
Well, now they definitely know people are looking for them.
Yeah.
We just go more up that road down there. Oh, there's cars.
I think they're just pulling out here.
All right, I'm getting out. How's it going? I got a package for a Seth painter. My name is Gordon, but I just got to get this package to him.
Well, I don't know who you are before you come up to my house.
Oh, we don't need to go into your house or anything.
Okay, let me check with him out quick, if you don't mind.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Hang tight.
No problem.
That says that you guys are delivering, you guys are courier, he said, Brown. You're hired by who?
I picked this up from a UPS store.
It's kind of like DoorDash where you kind of pick up the order instead.
Is there a way he can just come and get it? And if he didn't do it,
My son's disabled.
okay.
You're on camera.
Oh, snap.
Y'all plan on pulling some kind of crap, man. I wouldn't think about it.
Now, I'm not gonna lie, chat. There is a way to deliver packages, and it is like Uber Eats. But I'm not gonna lie, for an old guy like him, he probably doesn't even know that exists. So this probably just sounds like a sketchy, like, you know what I'm saying? Like a sketchy, like, scary little
No,
weird
sir.
thing.
I got a 357.
He sees two grown men pull up saying that their son is getting a package. I mean, I see where he's coming from, bro, but chill, though. Chill, Unc. Wait till you find out the truth, though.
No, I understand.
No, sir.
I understand. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
I got more than that, and this is loaded.
Sir, you don't have to pull out any
Yeah, no,
weapons.
we're not
I'm
here.
going to show you right here.
Yeah, that's
Sir,
fine,
I
we're
see
not.
it.
Yep,
I got these cockers.
yep, I understand.
Yes, sir. Can I ask you?
I'm good on all three of you guys.
Can I ask you what your like your problem is with us?
The problem is you ain't got no identification where you're from. My son didn't order that.
Well, we can tell you what's going on.
Well, yeah, I
if
mean,
don't
would you like to
mind.
know?
Yeah.
Okay, is there a way we can do it like without the weapons involved? Like,
I'm not going to pull this on you, but if I pull it on you, it's going to mean something.
okay,
I mean, you just
Oh,
did, sir.
no.
This is the safest gun you can use right here.
Yeah, I understand. I understand. I understand. Yeah, I understand.
Sir,
I can point it at you.
No, we
Sir,
were
it's facing very close to my direction. I do not feel comfortable.
No, I'm not pointing
You know, I just want you to know.
You know.
Okay, I understood. Understood.
3 of you and 1 old man.
Right. We have.
Sir,
Right.
we're God-fearing men.
That's good, but all I'm saying is you don't know who you're representing.
Right. Well, we can tell you what's going on. Is it cool, like, if we can just tell you without, like, the weapon by you, like, we could just be at a distance, like, over here?
Tell me right here. I ain't doing nothing to you.
Oh.
What's going on?
All right. Is there a way you can just put the weapon to the side? I mean, we're not going to charge you or anything like that, but it's just kind of.
I got it right here. I ain't gonna use it unless I need to. Tell me what you're here for.
Okay. Basically, and I could show you the evidence if you want. Seth has been talking to people he shouldn't be talking to, like on the internet. You following what I'm saying?
I understand what you're saying. Okay.
Okay, and some of these people are pretty young that he's doing this with. I just want to have a conversation with him. I know you mentioned he is a little bit disabled, right?
He's got some learning deficits.
Sure.
He's got some mental disabilities.
Right.
Oh,
we
snap.
kind of figured something like that was the case, so that's why we came here to talk to him about it, just make sure he's good, because I know he's still young, too.
I mean, what are you talking about? It's child.
Yeah, bro.
We didn't print it out, but it involves that, yes.
So tell me how this works.
The mother of the daughter that he was talking to reaches out to him, and we're more of a intervention per se, where we don't like to get other people involved. She knows about our work and everything.
But I think it's good that we just have a conversation with him, obviously with you present here, I mean, if that's the case.
I'm all right. Just a minute.
It's not a ministry.
We're
but
just like, you might not be part of the ministry, but you're a believer, we're believers.
I've been a believer since I was 9.
Praise God.
60 now. So you guys ain't there to kill me.
No,
swear
sir.
to God we're not.
Even if we were, I don't think we could.
JiDion, do you really think that's a way to de-escalate, bro? He said, even if we were, I don't think we could. Bro, if that doesn't make Unc want to up it even more, bro, I don't know what to tell you.
Is it cool if we go sit down over there, sir?
Yeah, you just come up.
Yo.
How's it going, man?
This is good, my brother, bro.
Oh, straw hat game.
Go.
What's this?
What the f is this?
Got him.
Do you want to watch EDP Watch episodes early and completely uncensored? Do you want to listen in on these disturbing one-on-one?
You like One Piece?
Yeah, I like a little bit of it.
Praise God.
All right, tell me what you're here for.
All right, so does your parents
Well, you know what I'm saying? You're a little, you're cooked, buddy. That's what we're here for. You're
Kind of like
fried,
what you know at all?
okay?
Not really.
You're done
so
for.
just Tell me what's about.
Well, it's kind of about the Instagram shit and the Telegram stuff.
Okay.
Obviously, you're a good kid. You got a great Christian dad. What got you caught up in this, man?
Kind of find connection with other people and everything like that.
Okay. I mean, we all need connection, man. We completely
Yeah,
understand
especially
that.
being here, it's pretty secluded from everything. So,
Yeah.
how did it start dipping into like the underage stuff?
People are just tend to reach out to me sometimes, and I kind of feel like that's kind of wrong and everything.
Yeah, of course.
Talking to your dad, the bit that we have, man, this seems like a very Christian household. So you getting caught up into this, man, I don't think it was one of those things where you're the ringleader bringing people into it. I think that someone brought you into this sin.
I just kind of want a little bit to know of what are y'all here for.
You know what a tumor is, right? So basically, in order to remove that from something, we need to know kind of how it starts, right? Get to the source of it, because if we can get to the source of it, then say we can cut it off now, but it'll just grow right back, right?
Exactly.
So obviously, there's a lot of good people that get caught up in Telegram. Like, that's what I'm kind of curious, like, who introduced you to it or how?
Kind of looked into it, just casually somebody kind of recommended it to.
Do you think Telegram's been the best type of stuff on there, or?
No, not really. I think it's just totally disgusting to me.
Because if you start staring
Why are you lying, though?
into the abyss stares back, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're probably not like the people that are on Telegram, but some way, somehow you're on it, right?
Well, there's some people out there that just kind of like leads you into something and then it just exposes you to that type of material.
Right.
You
So-
see, I don't know if you know about the breach on Telegram in 2022. Coincidentally, you were on Telegram before then. So pretty much all that stuff is out there. And I'm not gonna lie, man, us looking at seeing some of the threads on your account, man, it was scary to look at what we saw. And it's even scarier to know that it was coming from you when you have a Christian household like this.
In your experience, is Telegram like mainly groups or individuals or kind of both, or?
Kind of both. Kind of hard to describe. I can't really describe of all what's on there. There's just some people lead to this and then leads to other things and just
Right. Do they mostly do like pictures, videos, or both?
could do both.
Okay.
Some people tend to do
Oh,
that
hell no,
stuff,
bro.
and I try not to associate with that.
How do some of those videos and pictures make you feel, man?
Kind of creeped out sometimes. Just kind of feels like, I don't know, can't really fully describe what it feels like.
What makes you creeped out about it?
So many people that are like over 50 trying to reach out to, you know, kids and, you know.
Bro, and you're one of them, bro. Like, yo. Put this man in jail already, bro.
And younger, and it, you know, just kind of feels overexposed.
Are these people over 50 sending videos of kids that are younger as well?
Could be sometimes, but I try not to interact with that.
Cat.
How young do the kids go that they post on Telegram?
I have no idea.
You don't know their age?
I mean, it could be like, and then they could be, you know.
Right, but what's the youngest someone's posted on there that you think?
Because you said there's been some things where it's disgusting, so if it was disgusting, you gotta know the age.
I don't really know.
Ballpark it, like what would you say the youngest they posted is?
I guess maybe 15.
Yeah, bro. Hey, dad. Hey, Unc over there, bro. Just up it on your own son, bro. It is what it is, bro. You know what I'm saying?
All right. You know, in
What
order
is
to
this?
kind of get us out of the abyss, we need to like actually talk about what's in the abyss. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I can tell you right now, I probably know what it is, and I'll go out on a limb and say it's probably babies and toddlers that they're putting in there. I mean, would I be wrong about that?
Sometimes, but that's just on a whole nother.
Bro, that is so
ballpark
scary,
level
bro.
of
Right.
Stuff.
You're not making any steps to step away from that.
So, I mean, do you want to tell Dad what happens in these videos of these kids?
That's not need to be revealed.
Why do you think it doesn't need to be revealed?
Some of the stuff that's on there is just ridiculous. I've been trying to keep myself away from that level of revealment.
Then delete the app, bro. Don't ever go back. It's not that difficult, lil bro. Like, are you listening to this? Yo, chat, are you guys listening to this kid, bro? You're telling me, no, not this kid. Are you listening to this grown man? He's a grown man talking about some. I'm trying to stay away from it the best I can, bro. Delete that app, bro.
I would say.
Go
So one of those
outside.
things where it's like, even though you're
Touch some
viewing
grass,
it, you
bro.
would never make that step to do it.
No.
Okay.
What do you think pulls you into watching stuff like that?
The basic level of pornography. Let's just say it like it is.
But it's one thing having a porn addiction, and it's another thing having a porn addiction.
Facts, bro.
You know, those are two different things. How many years has this been going on? Because I remember the first day I saw porn. There's no way you're gonna forget the first day you see porn. So how many years has it been?
I would say maybe, you know, during late high school times, you know.
He's pushing 30? So over 12 years probably. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, you need 12 years of prison back shots is what you need, bro. Yo, send this guy to jail, bro. Let everybody in the prison know. I'm telling you, he's gonna be done for. He's gonna turn into Diddy 2.0. Word.
I just heard about it. It's not really been.
Just cook him, bro. Just send him to the
We're trying to give you
courts.
the benefit of the doubt because, you know, if you're gonna
Give him
lie
the
to
penalty,
us,
bro.
it's kind of one of those things where it's like, we
12
risk our lives
years?
to try to help people with this stuff. And
Give him the
if you're
penalty.
gonna lie to us, there's no
Word.
point of us being here and stuff.
You can only heal what you reveal. It's in this case getting the demons out that are trying to invade your mindset. You know what I'm saying? So
You know, you can expose the demons or you can not expose the demons. That's up to you.
And right now, I feel like you don't want to expose the demons,
Was it
but they're
cornball,
already
man?
exposed.
You need to quit playing the game. These
Here we
guys
go,
are
Dad.
here to talk to you about something they know a lot about.
What they say in the
Okay, you
beginning,
might as well just
I
get to
kind
the
of
point.
like know y'all's exposed down there, so that's all I'm saying.
I got you. Okay, so do you know Brenda is?
Brenda, let's see. No, I don't know anybody by that name.
I'm not gonna lie,
Cat.
Steph, you're shaking really bad right now, man.
I'm just re-looking at that photo compared to this one that's on the.
I'll just compare and see.
Does it look like this person?
Yeah,
How old is she?
It's not a she. That's
it's
Not a she.
it's a he.
Is that he named Brenda?
Yo.
Excuse me,
Brian.
Brian.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So how old is that Brian?
Oh, yo, dad is ready to put belt. I'm talking about belt.
claims to be 15.
Right. So
We're talking homosexual.
Oh, he's locked in now. Look at him.
We call that bisexual.
Yeah.
Yeah. Both
Well,
ways.
some are, some aren't, right?
Yeah. And I mean, at the end of the day, you know, we're not here to judge about sexuality or anything. It's just when it comes to the age.
God's the one that does it.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
there's been a decent amount of younger ladies, younger boys under 18 have talked to you online. And I mean, what do you think Emily was if you had to best hypothesis?
Maybe 15 or
Yeah, it's a pretty accurate age.
You're 27, right?
Correct.
That's a big age gap, you know?
Not right. I mean, it's illegal, number one. It's not
Yeah, I know it's illegal.
Okay.
No, it's, how do you say it? Immoral, bro. Is that how you say it, bro? Like immoral, like it's against the laws of humanity, bro. Like, what are you doing, bro?
But do you not realize the consequences of what
Yes, I do. I know, probably know
Is
all
it worth
that.
it? Going to the penitentiary?
No.
Hell no, bro.
Of course not.
And then having somebody...
Yo, what am I saying, chat? Send this guy to jail and let everybody in there know exactly what he did. He's cooked. I'm talking about cooked.
Size of him want to make you his girlfriend?
You know, Brian was small, but the guys in the pen, they're big.
You know, I
they're
have
big, bro.
a contact that's
Pause, though.
outside of the
Chill.
state that I've known for like probably a couple of years now, but she's, you know, still under the age limit, so. But, and I still.
So you're
Has
admitting
it been
to
a
it now.
sexual
All right,
contact?
bro.
Well,
So-
sexual things, yes,
Okay.
said, but not sexual inner contact.
Okay, so was it just sharing pictures with each other?
Yeah, at some point.
So he just doesn't care? He's moving pretty nonchalant here. I mean, you know, he's not really feeling any type of like, it looks like there's no remorse. Are we being serious? If this does, yo, like, send his ass to jail, bro. Like,
So was
cops
she
need to
send
pull up
nudes to
ASAP.
you first, and then you started sending them back to her?
Yes and no.
How old is she?
Right now she's
And how long have you been talking to her for?
probably since I was 20.
So it has been 10 years. It has been 10 whopping years. 10 years, bro. How old? How old is a 10th is 10th grade? That's like, bro, I think I know the age, but I don't think I can say it because YouTube, you know what I'm saying? But
So-
I feel like I know, bro.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Fourth or
We
fifth
only
grade?
knew about 2, but that's a third one now.
What prompts you to send your penis picture to these kids, man?
I at this point in my life, I let it.
Super EDP tweak.
I'm not saying I'm supporting all this.
Right.
I'm saying that it's on them. They're the first ones to.
It's on them, and even though they're a child and you're an adult. That's what I've been trying to explain to you. Here, you might want this shirt.
No, I
Keep
don't
the
want.
mosquitoes off.
No,
of
I
you.
don't want a shirt
Well,
right now.
you
But
keep it
sorry
for a
about it.
Here, be respectful to your father.
Anyway, I'm just.
Yeah, just give him a right hook. Bro, he doesn't care. He deadass doesn't care, bro. That's how you know. If you leave right now and he doesn't go to prison, he's going to do it again tomorrow. He's going to text him tomorrow.
Doing this to get myself
nothing.
away from this type of stuff. I'm trying to use reverse psychology and full of
How do you?
This guy's stupid? What is he talking about?
basically trying to push yourself out of the pornography situation of where get yourself to where you're so overexposed by things to not wanting to do it.
Are you
I mean-
trying to say you're trying to make yourself?
What kind of method is that? So if you're addicted to drugs in GTA, you're just going to do all of them until you just don't want to do it no more? Nah, dude. Nah, fire your idea, bro. Yeah, nah, good. Nah, dude. Yo. That's not how reverse psychology works, bro. That's not how it works. What is he talking about?
Basically, it's like if I were fatter than I am now, I would eat just a bunch of
Yeah, bro, I'm just gonna eat so much food until I just hate food, bro. I'm gonna be 10,000 pounds, bro.
donuts, so I just stop eating donuts.
This guy's just,
But that's what you do with.
this guy's actually
Honestly,
dumb,
I'm
bro.
not judging. I'm just asking if that's your logic. I mean, that's fine.
See it with my own eyes to not want to do it.
I mean, that totally makes sense. And I do believe that
No.
you want to
No, it
stop.
doesn't.
Is that
bro.
a bad way of doing it?
It's not the best way, but the question I have is if you're going to do it that way to where you're trying to get yourself disgusted, you're going to have to up the levels to disgust yourself because at a certain point, you're going to get desensitized.
In other words, if it's not good enough to see a woman completely nude, you got to see the woman completely nude doing something really.
Exactly. My next question to you, Seth, is like, have you gotten down to watching stuff with babies, infants?
No.
What's the limit you've gotten to on this quest to stop?
I take it to no lower than a.
Bro, that is, bro, like, what are you saying? Like, that's, bro.
All these girls out here that are 18, 19, 20-year-old.
That's what I say, bro.
I don't get it.
I can tell you one thing.
It doesn't make sense, bro. There is, bro, from 18 to goddamn 100 years old, bro, you can date. What are you doing? What are you like, bro, Chad, am I tweaking, bro? You have billions, bro. Not billions, let me chill. You have hundreds of millions of people over the age of 18, bro, that you can talk to. Why are you doing this? Yo, like, what is the logic? I don't understand the logic.
Leads to pedophilia on this level of an age. One thing. It's from experience. It is basically all these people around the world playing Fortnite.
Playing Fortnite?
Yes.
Okay.
I had a friend of mine recently that I ended this PlayStation friendship with because he was just accusing me of being a pedophile.
Because you are.
Saying that, oh, you're playing with little kids and
in
stuff.
GTA.
And he kept repeating that. He was basically saying that I shouldn't be playing a video game with younger age kids. If somebody doesn't have someone to play with,
Yeah.
I play with them just so they can have somebody.
You want to be there.
Yeah.
You've been very honest, man, and we really appreciate it. Obviously, you know, we want to help. We want to get whatever junk is on that phone, we want to get that taken out. So for this to work, you got to be honest. How much porn, it doesn't have to be an exact number, just ballpark range, is on your phone right now?
Basically, how many group chats do you think you need to leave that have porn in there that you need to get out of?
About 3.
So what's the youngest they've sent to you?
See, I don't know if y'all are working with the cops or not.
Well, I
Buddy.
mean, I'm not gonna lie, if we were working with the cops, we wouldn't need to talk to you right now. I mean, you literally sent porn to the child. Like,
And they sent stuff to me, so
But
That
who's the
doesn't
responsible
mean you
adult?
do it
They're
back.
They're a child.
I'm a responsible person,
Okay, that's the
so.
problem. That's the difference.
I promise you, no kid sent you child.
If there's a video of you going around with an underage kid in it and you're just basically doing inappropriate things with that underage kid, I wouldn't take the time to come talk to you because it's like, I think,
far gone.
too far gone. Exactly.
You're not a 50-year-old ice truck driver, you know?
I know it's hung up right here.
I got it.
Hey, don't do that.
Yo. Violence? Yo.
Don't do that.
I'm just trying to get that out.
Please don't do that.
You haven't seen anything yet.
Well, that's not something to brag about, dude. What the?
What the fuck?
Oh, I'm just trying to help you get the shirt on.
He doesn't treat me.
Yeah.
I had to move out at 20, so he can't be treating you that bad.
Yeah, I mean,
No,
you're only living on
the
a
other way
beautiful...
around. He needs to be out of my house because of the way he treats me.
Oh, buddy, he's gonna be out and he's gonna go to jail. He's gonna go to prison for a long, long time, and hopefully, you won't ever see him again, bro.
Yeah,
I
we
believe
can
you.
tell.
Let me
you're
ask
chilling.
you this question.
Trust me, you're chilling,
You do
bro.
that while you talk to them, and then I'll give it back.
How, what do you,
I'll give it back to you in a second, okay? Just go ahead and deal with it.
how do you deal with the people that are into this type of stuff and they're really into a special type of spiritual or religion-based thing?
Are you saying in the sense of like where in their religion this is okay, or are you saying in the sense of just in general?
More of
Oh, I
like,
farted, I'm sorry.
That's all right.
more
Bro,
like,
Right in the country, anyway.
more like a,
Bro.
they're into anti-Christ type thing.
My question is, I personally
Cult
haven't
stuff.
ran.
Yeah. If you're into that, I think it's safe to say, yeah. I mean, you're unsavable, bro. I mean, you just, what is somebody? What was this question again? I forgot.
Your profile says something like "in the darkness" or something like that.
End of days.
No,
Cornball.
it's ancient evil.
So, are you into
Cornball.
occult like stuff?
I identify myself in a religious way as agnostic, and the whole ancient evil thing was
Cornball.
actually just based as like how evil has evolved and both leading to back to their
I look at it
Stuff.
as, you know, although
Path.
people do bad stuff, that there's redemption in everybody. Now, if the world redeems them and forgives them, it's a different thing. But, you know, Christ can forgive anybody. At the end of the day, you have to
Amen.
have a repentant heart. So with this occult stuff, you know, is most...
And one thing I'll tell you, you cannot do something horrible like this, false repent, and expect to be forgiven and be sent to heaven after death. Yeah, You have to understand that when you repent, you actually have to mean it. You actually have to truly apologize. You have to truly feel bad for what you did. You have to truly change, bro. I'm not gonna go do drugs or you know, I'm just gonna use that. I'm not gonna go around do drugs and then right after I'm done go and repent and say, Jesus, I'm sorry for doing this and that and the third, and then not truly mean it and expect to be forgiven. That's not how it works. But in this instance, I don't think you can be forgiven, little bro. I don't think you're in the right state to be doing that. You know what I'm saying? You're cooked. You don't even feel, it doesn't even look like you have any type of like regret. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't have no regret in this entire vid.
Of it dealing with children, maybe
No
children sacrifice,
regret.
taking innocence from children. Is there rituals like that you've seen?
No. No.
How often do you watch?
Okay, so you're
porn?
what? I'm so confused, bro.
Once a day.
Have you ever masturbated to it before? I'm not going to be gay and ask how often. I'm just going to ask, has it happened before? I mean, honestly.
It's an important question, trust me.
Just occasionally. May I ask this question? I think this was goes into the mind of the deal of why I'm doing it in the first place.
Yeah.
Is, let's say the young teenager about like whatever, would they enjoy it if they
No.
are wanting me to do it? Engage
No.
with them in it.
So you're like kind of trying to please them in a way.
Yeah, I try to please everybody.
Okay.
I want to.
That is what I call manipulation. That's what I call, I don't think I can say the word on YouTube, but that's what I call, it's a G word with the end ing. That's what that's called. You know what I'm saying? People not of age don't really know what's going on, bro. You know what I'm saying? Let's just say when I used to be in high school, a lot of people used to do, they used to smoke in the bathroom, right? They were smoking, but I don't think they really wanted to smoke. The older students were manipulating them to make them want to smoke in GTA. So they ended up smoking, and it changed their whole, everything that they started to do it every day. You know what I'm saying? It's almost the same thing, bro. Not as bad, but it's the same type of like mind confusion that people that aren't old enough go through, bro. You feel what I'm saying? You don't actually know you can't, just because they say to do it doesn't mean it's a good thing to do, bro. Dead serious.
Be a satisfied person.
It's pure pressure almost, bro.
Do they send videos or pictures of it?
I don't know how to explain it.
So what would even happen in a video of an infant? Are they mostly girl babies or boy babies?
Sometimes they tend to show both.
Is the adult doing inappropriate things with the babies?
Definitely.
You say it would
Bro,
be torture or anything like that?
Could be both.
Okay.
what?
Mind coming in and sitting down?
We
Because
can.
the mosquitoes are
Yeah,
getting
sure.
out. Well, they probably eat everybody that's got shorts on, and he gets eat up with it. Now, that's all part of the story.
So the older you get, the worse it looks. You know what I'm saying? Like if you were dad's age, I mean, I don't think there'd be any grace shown to you for this. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? So, not saying he's old.
How are the cops gonna work?
And the issue is that he was.
How you doing?
I'm good. How you doing, Dylan? How's it going?
I'm good. Basically, we're just having a conversation here. Seth, is there on your phone you have to get rid of?
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask you specifically, why am I here?
You're here to address the scenario.
And what is that scenario?
Oh, why am I being.
Okay.
Y'all mind coming in?
I have no problem. We can go sit in the living room. We can do that.
Oh, bro, W dad, bro. Cause the dad didn't tell him to be quiet. The dad didn't, tell him, don't self-incriminate. That's so good, bro. W dad. And it's sad, bro, to see your child or your son, your grown son, do this, bro. That is like, as a Christian man too, bro. Oh my gosh, I bet that sucks, bro. I bet it sucks.
On the Telegram app, and I've always.
It'd suck for any dad, bro. Any mom.
Coming from the person to it be on them, because I don't want it to be on me, because I was kind of already aware that
It's not how it works, little bro.
eventually end up happening. I don't want to support this.
So you're saying there is
one on your phone on an app that you have called Telegram?
Yes. I do have a underage girl best friend that lives out of state, and we were kind of known each other for a couple of years.
Have you guys exchanged photos?
She has to me a couple of years back, yes, and we still.
Probably going to step outside just a second, make a phone call to my criminal investigations lieutenant. And
Please arrest them,
they're
bro.
the ones that are going to be dealing with the case going
Please.
forward. Once I finish my part of it, I'm going to hold your phone over here for just real quick. I'll come in and kind of let you know where we're going to go from here.
Please, bro.
She's kind of unaware of what the situation is. Can you elaborate?
I mean, I think you should tell her.
Case of me engaging with people and underage stuff, so it's kind of led to that type of level.
Oh, hell no.
My main motive was to prevent myself from doing something more that could lead me into way bigger trouble.
So were you watching
Bro, you're
porn so that
You're
way
doing the bottom of the barrel stuff. What are you talking about, bro?
you wouldn't do anything to a child in real life?
Correct.
I just think the saddest part here is how much your parents have warned you about this.
All right, Seth, so here's what we're going to do, bud. I talked to my lieutenant.
I can, bro.
At this point, I'm going to take your phone.
Okay.
Okay? I'm not going to arrest you tonight. Okay? You're not going to get arrested. I would like to also, with your consent, take your laptop as well, because even though you tell me there's nothing on it, I have to make sure. So Seth, is it okay if I take your laptop?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Did he get all y'all's information?
No.
No, he has not yet.
Wrap him up.
No, we'll give that to you guys.
Yeah, we're going to need that.
Yes, sir.
Man, dude, I feel so bad for the parents, bro.
Facts, bro.
God
I couldn't even
damn, man,
imagine.
it just sucks.
Yo, what's good, y'all, man? I appreciate you
Come on,
guys so
JiDion.
much for watching the whole video, man. Truly,
Love you,
do,
JiDion.
man. Also, if you guys want to see like the full interaction and everything, go down to our website, edpwatch.com. We cut out
Hold on.
a lot of
Yo, pause on that though. But I just love this guy, bro. You know what I'm saying? He's just a goat.
shortening it over here. So if you guys want to see the whole thing, head over to our website to watch that. So as of right now, they are still investigating it. They're probably trying to get a warrant for his phone. They did take his phone that day, and he did admit to having CP. I also believe they took his laptop as well. So once they get the warrant to go through that, and once they find that bad stuff, I mean, it's GG's, because he legit
GG's,
sent
buddy.
CP to our decoy, and if he sends it to the decoy, then he's gonna have it on his person. Also, man,
Good
huge
stuff.
shout out to Predator Poachers for allowing us to go with them, man. Huge shout out to Alex. For you guys that don't know, Alex is currently in jail right now. Nothing bad. He's doing 10 days because of a speeding ticket. So L Judge for giving him 10 days.
How is
And
that
I
even-
would love for you guys to go over to his channel. I'm gonna link it down in the description below and give him a subscribe. He's helped me out tremendously, and he helps out so many other predator catchers, and he's just
W.
a great dude overall. So if we can, let's see if we can get him to 400K, so that way by the time he gets out next week, he'll be at 400K. So if you guys can, go subscribe
400K.
to Alex's channel, PP Southeast Texas, right here, and it's right down there in the description below. And I really don't got much else. I appreciate you guys so much, and until next week.
Hey, man. That was a good video, bro. And probably one of the nastiest JiDion catches ever. Probably one of the nastiest, bro. I'm not gonna lie. It's up there. It's definitely up there. Loki the dad was kind of chill. I would be cautious too if 3 big dudes came to my house pretending to be delivery drivers. Facts. The way the dad handled the situation was fantastic. He's trying to make his son see the errors of his ways. Did not expect him to blame it on Fortnite of all things. If I pull it on you, it's gonna mean something. Facts. It is country. That's a solid father who rightly pushed his son to accept consequences or abhorrent behavior. Poor guy raised a creep. Yeah, man. I hope this guy gets life in prison or some type of penalty, bro. I mean, I don't think he deserves to ever see the light of day again in the free world. That's just me personally. You know, everybody's gonna have their own opinion. I honestly don't think he could be saved with the way he was treating the whole situation. He looked like he had no sympathy, no regret, no type of mental, like, he wasn't there. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't there in the situation. He was thinking outside about you talk about some evil spirit, this and that, bro. You're cooked. Just take the L, bro. Go to prison and hold that, bro. Hold that. And JiDion, hold this. You know what I'm saying? Hold this, though. And Predator Poachers, hold this. Free Predator Poachers. Free PP. Free PP.